Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel. I hope you're doing well. Guys, I've got big updates around the SEC, Ripple, and XRP. First up is a congressman that has tweeted out the Forbes article, which highlighted XRP holders going after the SEC. And he highlighted a specific bill alluding that to this would solve the problem we are currently facing. Very interesting. I'm going to share what bill that is and who the congressman is. In addition, Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple CEO, just collaborated with the World Economic Forum on a crypto document. This is big. We've seen huge connections between Ripple and the World Economic Forum for years. We've seen XRP mentioned in their various documents, and I'm going to share what that document is and what's going on. So big updates. Before we get to it, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button, guys. Leave a comment below and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. If you're listening on a podcast site, give me 5 stars, guys. I appreciate it. Guys, this video is brought to you by OKCoin Crypto Exchange, where you can buy, sell, and trade your favorite cryptocurrencies, and you don't have to pay high fees, guys. OKCoin charges low fees, and you can stake your crypto and keep 100% of the rewards. You can stake Tezos, Cardano, Polkadot, a variety of stuff. So check it out, sign up, link in the description. Let's take a look at the prices here. Bitcoin over $50,000 once again. Ethereum just about close to 3,900. Cardano at 285. XRP at $1.26. Solana at 143 bucks. So looking good, but as I've been saying, guys, this continuation of green candles worries me a bit for Bitcoin on the weekly chart, because you need to have some red candles here to pull back a bit, build support levels, then we work our way up to new higher highs. So many of you who study technical analysis, look, I'm not an expert, but I understand market cycles and I know enough to be dangerous. So I'm still expecting some sort of pullback here in September. When it happens, we'll have to see. It could be that, the price goes up a bit more because of the El Salvador adoption that's taking place this coming week, September 7th. So I tweeted about this. We'll see which direction we go here, but I do think a pullback, and where we have maybe 2 to 3 red candles over a couple of weeks is healthy. We build those support levels and then we go up. So just be prepared for that. Macro level, I believe we're going to new all-time highs, right? I believe Bitcoin's going to 100K. I could see XRP at $10 plus, Cardano $10 plus, Ethereum 10K. I've talked about this over the years, and I hold, my number 1 is XRP, my number 2 is Bitcoin, my number 3 is Ethereum, and then I have a diversification amongst the other altcoins, Cardano, VeChain, Chainlink, and so forth. So just some heads up on what is kind of happening right now, right? All right, guys, the big news. Check this out. Congressman Warren Davidson, shout out to him, one of the leaders in Congress who understands technology, innovation, and what's happening in the crypto market. He's been pushing for crypto regulations. You guys may know he put together the Token Taxonomy Act with some other members of Congress. And check this out. We talked about this article, guys, last week from Forbes, right? Here, I'll pull it up for you. The Crypto Uprising the SEC Didn't See Coming by Rosalind Layton. So what did he say here? There is a solution. Pass the Token Taxonomy Act. Guys, what have I been saying? It may take Congress to step in here to fix this, not just for Ripple and XRP, but for the entire market. Now, I do believe Ripple is going to come out of this lawsuit victorious, because the SEC has blatant conflicts of interest and corruption, and we see the lies. And we know what Jay Clayton and William Hinman did, and they gave Ethereum a free pass, even though they did an ICO, right? So they're not even, and I think they probably got paid off. I think we understand what's going on there behind the door. So he also put in quotation marks here, a small paragraph from that article. The uprising against the SEC is not particularly pro-Ripple, but a backlash against regulation by enforcement and deliberative market confusion that has exacerbated, investors and driven, exasperated investors and driven developers overseas. So we've seen people in the crypto community are not happy with this. Obviously, a lot of XRP holders, including myself. And I've been tweeting, I've been making videos. I know many of you have been tweeting, sending emails, calling up. And obviously, we've been fighting the good fight, and we have to do that. These people are supposed to represent us, but we clearly see they're not. They represent their own interests and picking winners and losers, and instead of having a free open market, right? And they shouldn't be that way. And they obviously they hurt XRP holders with that dumb lawsuit. So we'll see what happens here with Congress, guys. But remember, it's not just the Token Taxonomy Act that's in play. If you guys recall my interview with Congressman Tom Emmer, he has the Securities Clarity Act. So there's multiple bills here. And at the end of the day, we'll see which one gets through. But if you haven't seen my interview with Congressman Tom Emmer, I'll put a link in the description. We talk about the Ripple situation. And remember, he said XRP is not a security on video last year. So we've got some people fighting the good fight here. The article says, the SEC did not expect us to be up in arms. And I've said it on here, Gary Gensler, if he's listening to this, do you think we're stupid? We're not idiots. We can see clear as day what's happening. We understand English. The internet has provided decentralized communication, the ability to crowdsource, the ability to communicate and gather data. And we're clearly doing that. And we have decentralized media now with YouTube and different video sites. So we are here to stay. We're not going away, and you're going to continue to hear from us. And, it's not everybody at the SEC that's bad. I've interviewed Hester Peirce, commissioner of the SEC. If you haven't seen that, link in the description as well. She's pro crypto. She gets it. It's just Gensler and his cronies. So here's another article, and we talked about this yesterday with Uniswap, how the SEC's reported Uniswap Labs investigation could signal a new era of enforcement. We don't want this, guys. And many of you who were like, oh, you see, you XRP holders, Ripple holders, ha, 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 right? Now who's laughing, right? You see what's happening here? They're not going to stop with Ripple and XRP. They're going to go after Cardano. They're going to have to Chainlink and VeChain. You guys don't believe it. Charles Hoskinson himself, the founder of Cardano, said this. We need Ripple to win here. But the good thing is I see a lot of things aligning against the SEC. And one such, guys, is Brian Quintens of the CFTC. Now, he just left his role, but both him and Chris Giancarlo, former chair of the CFTC, came out and criticized the SEC. And by the way, I'm interviewing him this week, guys, so you don't want to miss it. Here's what he retweeted for Chris Giancarlo. Only one U.S. regulatory agency has experience regulating markets for Bitcoin and crypto, and it is not the SEC. It is the CFTC. If the Biden administration is serious about sensible cryptocurrency regulation, it needs to nominate a CFTC chairman. And then Brian Quintens, by the way, this was in response with Gensler going on TV saying he wants more power to regulate the crypto markets. We don't want that to happen. So we have the CFTC against him. We have former SEC officials against him. We have even Hester Peirce and Elad Roisman internally at the SEC against this, right? She just said, her and Chairman Gensler don't see eye to eye on, that there's regulatory clarity here. So here's what Brian said, just so we're clear here, the SEC has no authority over pure commodities or their trading venues, whether those commodities are wheat, gold, oil, or crypto assets. So once again, I'm talking to him this week, so you don't want to miss it, guys. It's going to be a good interview, and we're going to talk all things SEC, Ripple, and so forth. He gets it, and he's even retweeted folks in the XRP community. Attorney Jeremy Hogan, he's responded to. So he sees what's going on. We're going to talk about all this stuff, guys. All right. We're going to move to the World Economic Forum now. So Sheila Warren, by the way, I'm trying to get an interview with her. Tech and data and crypto at the World Economic Forum. So the World Economic Forum has a person dedicated to crypto. Shows you how far we've come. Here's what she tweeted. Cryptocurrency's unique nature and potential for innovation represents unprecedented regulatory challenges. A new report from the World Economic Forum's GFC on cryptocurrencies provides insights on achieving balanced crypto regulations from a broad cross-section of the industry. Wonder why they're touching on crypto regulations. And this is just the United States that's having a big problem. The rest of the world, Ripple has clarity, guys. And here's the name of the document. Here's the screenshot of it. Navigating Cryptocurrency Regulation, an industry perspective on the insights and tools needed to shape balanced crypto regulation. Community paper, September 2021. And in the subheader up here, or the header, I should call it, Global Future Council on Cryptocurrencies. Let me read that again. Global Future Council on Cryptocurrencies. Do you have global councils right now in the world before and even before cryptocurrencies? Of course, they talk about monetary policy, health, world health, wars and peace and all that. They have set up one for cryptocurrencies. Let that sink in, guys. Paradigm shift taking place. And I'm so glad I'm here early, guys. We have the opportunity of a lifetime. For the first time in the history of man, we have the ability to front run the big institutional players because the clarity is not there for them yet, but you and I can go buy the assets because typically you need to be an accredited investor to get into some of these equity investments and so forth, right? Which none of us usually could have gotten. The small man, the little guy, whatever analogy, right? The average man or woman was not able to do this. But now, guys, we're able to front run many of the institutions who are waiting on a Bitcoin ETF to invest into this. So anyway, before I get off topic here, this is such a huge opportunity. But check this out. Brad Garlinghouse retweeted Sheila Warren. He said, this paper has nearly been a year in the works. Thrilled to see it go live. Over the draft process, I was reminded of how much we in crypto have in common, especially the shared vision that crypto has so much positive potential. Good to reflect on that every once in a while. Smiley face. And here's the document. And if you do a search for Ripple, you see Brad Garlinghouse, Chief Executive Officer, mentioned here as someone as a contributor here. That's pretty awesome, right? He's a co-author in the document. So people who think Ripple and XRP is a scam, you clearly are just hearing FUD narratives and you're not doing your own research. Go pull these documents up. It's from the World freaking Economic Forum, right? And remember, this document I shared with you guys ad nauseum, like forever, right? This was back in January 2020, Central Bank Digital Currency Policy Maker Toolkit. From the World Economic Forum, Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution. My goodness, right? Anyway, you search for XRP in this document. Now, to be fair, they mentioned Bitcoin, Ethereum. So it says here, globally available cryptocurrencies, examples, Bitcoin and Ether. They talk about stablecoins. But check this out, guys. Under the header, most relevant for wholesale CBDC, crypto assets designed for inter or intra-bank payments and settlements, examples, JPM coin, XRP. This is from the World Economic Forum. This is not some random blogger or some YouTuber. You know, you may not take my word with any type of weight or authority, and that's okay. I'm not claiming to be anybody special. I'm just here to spread facts. And this is from the World Economic Forum. You can ignore facts if you want, but that's up to you. It's clear as day what's happening. And in this new document, guys, Ripple's involved globally. They're working with central banks around the globe. We see XRP being used in Ripple ODL across Japan and different countries. But the largest capital market, which is the United States, we have a bonehead, Gary Gensler, holding this all up, right? He could have fixed this, this issue that Jay Clayton and William Hinman did, but he doesn't want to. And of course, he's a former Goldman Sachs guy, and I'm sure he wants to grab as much power so that they can control it. And we know the whole thing, right? He's going to get lobby, he's going to get paychecks, whatever, Goldman Sachs. We know how the money and politics works in the United States. I'm not saying it's only him. That's just how it's set up. But unfortunately, we can't let that happen. We got to fight back. And this is why I'm making this content and putting this stuff out, guys. So I am super bullish on XRP. I believe Ripple is going to come out of this victorious. I believe then XRP will be used by banks and payment companies in the United States. And we're going to see a lot of corridors open up. And I do believe we could see a $10 plus XRP price. That is not only utility, but the speculation layer, because we're so early in the market. There's a huge speculation layer right now. Now, eventually it's going to come to, we would say the utility layer, where that's going to play a bigger part. But that comes with the maturation of the market. That's my personal view on it. Looking at previous markets like the dot-com boom and so forth, right? You had huge speculation going up into the dot-com bubble. If you don't know what that is, maybe you're younger or whatever it is, go research it. We saw a huge correction and crash. But did that mean there was something wrong with the internet, or it was a Ponzi scheme or a fad, as some people were calling it back then? No, it was here to stay. It's disruptive technology. And likewise, crypto and blockchain and digital assets are disruptive technology. They're here to stay. There's going to be some winners and there's going to be some losers. Now, what we don't want is for Gensler and the SEC to pick that. We want the free market. We want quality companies and projects that actually solve a problem to be successful from the free market, because people will go and adopt technology that makes their lives easier, right? That makes sense. But if you have someone, Goldman Sachs, with their puppet strings controlling Gensler and the SEC folks, trying to say, oh, no, you know what? We have a stake in Ethereum and Bitcoin, so we need to hit the brakes on everything else because we want to make money. Do I need to say more, guys? You all know what's happening, right? If you don't, go research the money and politics, all the fines these banks get, the rotating door of the Goldman Sachs people into government. Go look up Hank Paulson, all these dudes. It's all out there now. We have the internet, so there's no excuse for you not to know these things. You can go research it. But nevertheless, guys, I am bullish. I'm going to try to get an interview with Sheila, and we're going to try to talk about this document and what's going on. But big things are ahead. And I think, once again, the SEC is in a losing position. Congress will, I think, have to step in here. And it looks like Warren Davidson clearly gave a solution, a path to solve this issue, the Token Taxonomy Act. And I believe there's some other bills too. So guys, what do you think about this news? Do you agree with me? Let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and I'll talk to you all later.